growing to maintain Chaleur in that same style. So, I mean, you have to kind of imagine what viticulture was like in 1992, but in a way that's one wine as a stalwart, you know, as a founding wine.
Right.
You know, as the vines age, as viticulture evolves, as you know, as the vintage conditions happen, we're still trying to emulate that style with Chaleur Estate. So we very much approach, you know, the approach there is that, you know, try to have that level of consistency and style.
Got it.
So it is still pretty much the best wine we can sell in this, find in the cellar, but it starts with those percentages, at least as a framework.
Yeah.
And then where we go is, because it's been traditional for about 20 years now, is there's a 1982 planting at Cellars Cheval. So relatively, there's some older vines on Red Mountain, but not by much. Some 75, I think, was their first planting. But that 82 is kind of the backbone of that blend, and then we build from there. So sometimes the Merlot site changes. Our most current vintage is actually Yakima Valley for the first time in like 15 years. It used to be back in 1992 would have been a Yakima Valley blend because it was Cellars Cheval Cabernet and Boucher Merlot,
Right.
or Red Willow Merlot probably, which is, you know, you get the warmer climate Cab and the cooler climate Merlot. Brilliant, right? Yeah. But for most of the time that literally the whole time I was here until, you know, a year or two ago, we went to blend. We're like, wait a second, we got to throw some Boucher fruit in there, and you know, check the percentages, and you're like, oh well, just out of the AVA, just out of Red Mountain, Yakima Valley it is, and it's kind of great in that we have that flexibility. You know, there's no rules. Right? Yeah. So the only stated rule set is 65% Cab and in that style, in that Chaleur style.
Right. Yeah.
And we have lots of spirited conversations about like whether we can nudge the style after 30 years or not.
No, it's got to stay.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much my answer.
Yeah.